once we got with No Limit, man, that changed everything. It changed our disposition. It changed our mentality. It changed our whole the whole concept of what we thought the music business was. Because we in Kansas City, there's no industry there. So P, we got a chance to see front row what being in the music industry and music business really looked like. So that was a good time, man.
A huge life lesson right there. But what was his demeanor like? I remember you telling me you had gotten into a fist fight with him at one time.
Yeah. P was wild, man. Like back then, P has always been the boss. P was the boss, but P has always been. I don't know, man. Like our connection and our relationship has always been that of brothers, of big brother, little brother. P used to try to bully me and not in a bad way, but in a big brother type of way. You know what I mean? And we would get into it and we would fight over basketball games. That's when we really got into it because P's a baller, and I was a baller at the time as well, and he would get to try to bully at me and pushing me and hacking me and doing shit like that, and I wasn't finna have it. So we go at it. But it was all in love. It was all brotherly love, you know what I mean? But P was always the consummate businessman. He was always focused. He was always driven. Ever since I've known him, since 95, he's the same, and he was wilder back then. P kept two pistols on him, all the time. He was exactly what you saw when, of course, like he had the album Good Side, Bad Side. Like, that's the truth. So you have Percy Miller, the guy who was the business guy and all of that, but then you got Master P, the Goon, and he was that too. P is one of the rap's boogeyman. Let's just be real. And he's right there with Jay Prince. He's right there with Suge. He just carried it a little bit different, but make no mistake, P is definitely one of rap's boogeyman. So, but it's always been brotherly love with us, you know what I mean? So his demeanor was always just focused, man. Where he ended up getting to, it's almost like he knew that was going to happen, But he understood he had to put the labor and the work in to have that come to fruition. So, he's always been the same, bro.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, share. Also, go over to UJSforLife.com, download the entire archive, and check out new episodes on Apple Podcasts and Blog Talk Radio.